Hey guys, it's Becky from Applewood Ford. I just wanted to show you guys the coolest minivan that I've ever been in. I don't say that sentence very often. It's a 2014 Dodge Grand Caravan 30th anniversary edition. And I don't drive a lot of minivans, I never really have, but as soon as I got in this one, I was really impressed. There's a lot of really cool stuff I want to show you. So I'll start with the exterior. Alright, here it is. So it's got a pretty mean looking front. Like I said, it's the 30th anniversary edition, and Dodge, or Chrysler actually invented the minivan about 30 years ago, so here she is. And Dodge Caravan is the best-selling minivan in Canada and the United States, and has been for years and years and years. So this one's in really great condition. It's only got 88,000 kilometers on it. There's a 3.6 liter V6 in it. You can actually tow with these things. They can tow up to something like 3,600 pounds. Which is really cool if you've got a trailer you need to go out for the weekend. And yeah, I'll show you guys the interior here. So the interior is kind of what surprised me the most. Look how classy this looks. So the 30th anniversary edition, and these really nice captain seats here come with this black Torino leatherette material with suede inserts, so they're not too cold in the winter. Keeps your bum nice and warm there. I'll show you guys the console. One thing I thought was really cool is just down here, there's a little hidden spot, and it's big enough for your purse or whatever you want to put under there, so it's really handy, no one can see it. Keep it nice and hidden. Let's come on. Oh, how does this work? Okay, I figured it out, you push it down first, so that's always really nice to have, keep stuff hidden. This is actually, they refer to it as a super center console because you can just fit so much stuff in it. I'll start it up so you guys can see the console. The thing I thought was weird is that this is the key. Maybe you guys have seen something like this before, I haven't. So you just stick this plastic end right in there and she starts up. So the console has a lot of features. You have the dual zone temperature control, and you can actually even control it in the rear, which is really cool. The sound system,
we are banning this group of,
is surprisingly clear. And the shifter knob's up here, it is leather wrapped, but it does feel a little bit weird. One thing I did notice when I was driving it is I feel like I can see everything. You literally have like a panoramic view of the bay and the ferry there. You can just see so much in this car. It feels like you're literally driving a set of windows around. And the steering wheel, leather wrapped as well. It has all these nice little controls, so you don't have to take your eyes off the road at all. And we've got cruise control, which is awesome. Bluetooth enabled, so you can talk to your car, tell it to put some music on. And there's this little eco mode, which saves on gas. It makes your fuel economy really great, so it's really handy to have. You also get this really cool 30th anniversary badging on it as well. It says it on the outside too, so everybody knows you're driving the fancy version. I just love the contrast with the silver stitching there and the ceramic. Doesn't even look like a minivan up front, honestly. If you put me in this thing and didn't tell me what it was, I would not think that this was a minivan. I'll show you guys the back seat. Alright, so as you can see, one of those seats is down. It does have the stow and go option. So what happens is you pull this little thing up and watch it flip. Pull it up the last little bit. Up and away in just a couple of seconds, and you end up with like 143 cubic feet of room in here when you get all the seats down. Those will go back down as well. As you can see, the headrest there, somebody left it down. Look at the windows though, you can literally see everything in here, and you can fit up to 8 adults, which is really handy as well. So I'll show you guys the trunk. Oh, nope. So as you can see, it's really deep. There's a lot of room in there. You could have someone lying down in there and not even notice. These lock, which is really cool. There's actually, I didn't show you guys, but right there where my finger is, there's a power outlet so people in the back can charge their phones and stuff. And these flip down really easily as well, and you end up with tons and tons of room. If all the seats are up, I think you have something like 33 cubic feet of room, which is really cool. And this 30th anniversary edition gets special wheels too, so they're 17-inch satin carbon is what they call it, aluminum wheels. So even sitting in the front seat and looking all the way back, you can just see how much space there is. And they all get their own cup holders back there too, so there's no bickering. And the sound system's really great back there. You can hear everything. It's not like it's louder up here and quieter back there. So Yeah, there's the ferry. If you guys can kind of see it through my windows here. There she is. Somebody's in my special spot today, so I'm parked all the way over here. You can see them right there in the middle. I think they're fishing, which is pretty cool. I haven't been fishing in years. So on the way out here, I was really impressed with how this van drove. It's got a pretty tight turning radius and it feels really good on the highway. I used to own a really old Plymouth van, and that thing kind of like, it felt like you were driving like a cinder block or something around, like just this big square on the highway. This one doesn't feel like that at all. Like I said, if I didn't turn around and see all that space behind me, I would think that I was in some kind of car. I've also got so much visibility up here. Like I said, the windows are wide. I feel like I'm sitting nice and tall up here in the seat. I can see everything. It's much better than some of the other cars where, you know, the A-pillars kind of hide you in here. And it's also an IIHS top safety pick. They gave it the highest rating in all their tests. It's really highly recommended for families, and I would honestly recommend it for anyone who's looking for value but features as well, because you've got the beautiful trim, you get the metallic accents, and you get a really great stereo and the stow and go touch seats, all that stuff. But it's not as expensive as some of the newer vans can be. And it's fun to drive. It looks beautiful. You're going to impress your friends. You're going to be the coolest mom at the soccer game. Anybody who's got kids, anyone who has, you know, bikes, mountain bikes, anything like that, up and down island, this is the car you want. And it can tow as well, which is really cool. If you ever need to stick something small, like there's a guy with a boat trailer right over there parked in front of me, you could stick a boat trailer on this thing, no problem. So if you guys are interested, please give me a message. I'd love to take you for a test drive. It's really cool in here. It's got that nice new car smell. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching.